Cristiano Ronaldo, it was made official today, from Juventus back to United for $27 million. Chelsea have brought in Saul on loan from Atletico Madrid with an option to buy. West Ham have got Nikola Vlasic for $46 million from CSK Moscow. Arsenal have got Takahiro Tomiyasu for $27 million. He's a defender, Japanese international. And Leeds have brought in Daniel James for up to $41 million from Manchester United. Those are the top lines. To take you back, he's been with us for 3 hours. What a sterling job he has done. His first transfer window deadline day show for us here on NBCSN. David Ornstein, your final thoughts of the day, if you please.
Rebecca, Tim, the two Robbies. I think if we throw our minds back to 2020, the pandemic was really taking grip and the market was depressed, even more so in January of 2021. But things changed in the summer of 2022. We saw some really big deals. We saw clubs almost taking advantage of this ongoing pandemic-affected market to steal a march on their rivals. And we saw the top clubs in the Premier League, Manchester City, Chelsea and Manchester United, almost embarking upon something of an arms race. And the clubs just behind them, the likes of Arsenal, Tottenham, doing as much as they can to grab onto the coattails of those biggest clubs. So we saw some extraordinary deals, of course, like Jack Grealish, like Cristiano Ronaldo, and so many more besides. We also saw a lot of near misses in terms of Harry Kane, the most notable example. And so when you come to think of it here, it's a really interesting time in the market. There are squads that have a lot of players who are not playing. We have a lot of contract terminations. We have Liverpool taking a different approach with renewing contracts instead of buying players. But we have a recovering market with fans coming back into stadiums, and that's breathing life into football and into the transfer window as well. And it sets up a fantastic summer of 2022 when we could see the likes of Mbappe on the move, Haaland on the move, just to whet the appetite.
Oh, brilliant stuff. David Ornstein, thank you so much. Go take a break during the international break. We will see you back here on NBCSN in around 10 days' time. It's going to be the longest international break ever, waiting for Cristiano Ronaldo. But thank you and have a great rest of your evening.
Thanks for having me.
Brilliant stuff, as ever, from our Premier League insider. So here we are, chaps. The window is done. Everyone's got their men or haven't got their men. What is your biggest reflective thought, Robbie?
Well, I got a couple of thoughts. The first one being is that our Premier League that we love so dearly just got better. It's a better-looking top four. Ronaldo coming into league is phenomenal. One of the best players that's ever played this sport is in our league. Lukaku's come back to Chelsea. And on the second point, follows on from that, is that Harry Kane, we talked about him earlier in the show, not getting that move to City. That's kind of helped the title challenge, because if it had gone to City, tough. 12-point gap last year for City, and now with Lukaku at Chelsea, with Ronaldo, with Sancho at Manchester United, with Liverpool, with those defenders coming back from injury, it's going to be a fascinating, I believe, title race.
Tim, you think it'll be a three-horse race, which will be amazing, because we've yet to have that on NBC. We don't get many two-horse races, it has to be fair. What are your final reflections?
Well, you know, looking at the North London teams, Arsenal and Tottenham getting nowhere near the top four, which is, you know, going to be a surprise and probably not fun for their fans. But look, Ronaldo and Lukaku going home again. It's hard for me to say it's easy to go home again. It's not. But these seem like great fits. And then for Ronaldo really to come out of nowhere, it's going to be so awesome.
Rob?
Chelsea, transfer business 101. You get your main striker, you get an insurance policy in midfield, and you still make money. Manchester United were second last season. You had Varane, you had Sancho, you had Ronaldo. What's going to come? And here's my big headline, Rebecca. Harry Kane scores a winning goal for Spurs. They win the title. Daniel Levy's on his back, and they lift the Premier League title.
I mean, I thought we got through 3 hours without romantic Robbie.
You know romantic's going to come.
Harry Kane wins the title for Spurs.
And he has Daniel Levy on his back, and they walk around.
If that isn't a mic drop, I don't know what it is. Hi there, I'm Rebecca Lowe, studio host for NBC's coverage of the Premier League. Don't forget to hit subscribe to watch highlights all season long, and be sure to tune in for Premier League mornings every weekend at 7 a.m. Eastern. And for even more content, head over to Peacock, where we've got live games, original series and a dedicated round-the-clock Premier League channel featuring studio shows, classic matches and much more.